Hey, let's get these blockers. Now this is coming from the Word of God, from the priests. And the officers shall speak unto the people, saying, what man is there that has built a new house and has not dedicated? Let him go and return to his house, lest he die in the battle, and another man dedicate it. Makes sense, right? Verse 6, and what man is he that has planted a vineyard and has not eaten of it? Let him also go and return unto his house, lest he die in the battle, and another man eat of it. Verse 7, and what man is there that has betrothed a wife and has not taken her? Let him go and return unto his house, lest he die in the battle, and another man take her. And the officers shall speak further unto the people, and they shall say, what man is there that is fearful and faint-hearted? Let him go and return unto his house, lest his brethren's heart faint as well as his heart. Now those are 4 legal excuses to not be great. Greatness is never determined by not fighting. I remember there was a boxer, greatest of all time. You had to fight to get that title. These are legal excuses for you not to fight. You hear that, Brother Tafur? Four legal excuses for you not to engage in a fight. I just bought a new house. If I fight, I might die. I never get to sleep in that house. Just got a new vineyard, which was your profession. That's how they earn their living. You grow grapes, right, Alma? You sell them right under the bridge at Bayonne Park, right? That's their possession, right? Number 3, I just got engaged. If I go to war, I ain't sleep with my new engaged wife. Somebody else going to sleep with her, right? And the other one, I just don't feel like fighting. I'm afraid I might just lose. Fear. And these were legal excuses not to fight, not to be made great. I'll let you think about it for a moment. Each and every one of you would take one of those. I just bought a house. I'm not going. I just saved up all my money for a mortgage. I ain't had time to be killed in the middle of a battle. Now you saw my. I just got engaged. You see that dude? Oh, he gonna sleep with me tonight. I can't go to fight. I just got a job. I just got an 18-figure job. I don't have time to not get paid. I gotta go to work. And this is the word of God. These are legal excuses. If you didn't have these excuses, you were able to go to fight. And the reason why you go to fight is because you're going to get your name. David's warriors were men of renown, not because they stayed home, because they fought. You're not going to get a testimony by not fighting.
Come on now. Amen. Come on.
Anybody hearing me? You're destined for greatness after the battle. No battle, no glory. No glory, no testimony. No testimony, no witness to the glory of God. You cruise around in this normal life accepting your profession, your nice cute job. Come on. Your beautiful home with your big fence that, even Trump admires your wall. Come on. Your family, beautiful children, spouse, look at her, look, a trophy wife. Look, she size 2. I bet you if she fought, she'd just be too big. Come on, make it a point, because all of these things will be legal excuses for you not to engage in war. And it's the war that makes you great.
Amen.
Nobody hearing me. Teacher, you hearing me, right? It's about being great, people. And there are 4 blockers to your greatness. And they're legal excuses that you and I take easily. Y'all still here? I can hear the crickets trying to jump out your pocket right now.
My Lord.
Now go to Luke chapter 14. Because the title of my message and my subtitle is Excused from Greatness. Imagine somebody walking up to you and saying, it's okay, you don't have to be great. Many of us will say, okay, I just want to be normal. No, normal people don't bring God glory.
Amen. Come on, teach it, Pastor. Teach it, Pastor.
There's a verse in the Bible that says the glory of the woman is the man.
Yes.
So if you're a woman, you better make sure that man is honorable. You better make sure it's worth bragging about.
Come on. I know that's right.
Amen.
And in the natural, you know, because these people were, you know, kind of like Middle Eastern European, you know, it said the woman, her hair was a glory because they're European. See, other people realize my crown, my hair is not my glory. God is my glory.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
And you'll see it, you know, I didn't mean to just single out Europeans, but you'll see it all over that people will do things to their hair. So forgive me for being Eurocentric. But the Bible was written Middle Eastern with European, well, European meaning the Greeks. Paul was dealing with the Greeks. And y'all still here? Now somebody said, I can't make excuses not to go to fight.
That's right.
I used to get in trouble in this church because people used to say I play favorites. I would say, of course I play favorites. Anybody that served God is my favorite. If you just come to church, what am I supposed to say? I am so glad to just see you. See, we want that. Ain't your grandmother? Your grandmother happy to see you. I'm a general in the army looking for soldiers that's about to take some territory. I'm not grandma.
Hallelujah. Glory.
You just want, if you want me to be happy to just see you, call me Grandma Rich. What big eyes you have, Grandma. Better to see you with, my dear. No. We have to be about a war. Jesus said, occupy till I come. He didn't say occupy a pew, he said occupy the city.
Yes, Lord.
We're in Luke 14. See, if you're going to have a normal life, don't expect to be considered great. The disciples, what those dudes, remember the disciples, James, the 2 brothers, James and John? They said, well, who can be the greatest in your kingdom? And Jesus said, servant of all. So if you're not doing anything in the church, you're great in the world.
Come on.
The do-nothings in church, those are the people that the world will come in there and they say, you must be really important in here. Because I don't see you doing nothing. You like the supervisor at work, right? Y'all missed that. So if people see you doing nothing, you're just great in the world. But the servant of all is great in the kingdom. Why are you always busy, Lisa? Why are you always busy? I don't have enough time. Well, why you never do nothing, Luciano? I'm great in the world. Come on. That's what Jesus said. If you're going to be great, serve. Serve. Have a testimony. When people see you moving, they know that's a great person in God. Look at them. They serve even the nasty people.
Amen.
You know when you're not good when you only serve leadership.
I know that's right. I know.
You won't give a bum a dime. Come on.
That's right. That's right.
Teach it right.
The bums are your best tests.
That's right.
I mean, You won't reap as much by giving a bum $1. You give a rich man $1, you can reap a whole lot more than giving a bum. But you can get a better testimony by giving to a bum. I'll stay here for a minute. I'm a little method. If you want to give rich, you give to the rich. See, the Bible said, he that gives to the poor lends to the Lord, and the Lord will repay. But when you bless up, when you put your money where it can multiply, money will return.
Amen.
Rich get richer because they do what? They give each other money. All right, they don't want to listen to me, Stephanie. You put $100,000 in the bank. The bank will give you maybe, if you put it in like these new banks, they'll give you 2%. 2%, right? But they're going to lend it to their friends for 18%. See, they're going to get rich off their rich friends. Come on. Jesus said the poor you're going to have with you always. So you got to be really wise with poor people. You can keep them poor. You keep giving poor people handouts, they will not grow. They'll just think that, okay, that's all I'm worth, is what you hand out. But the rich get richer. And the poor, they seem to get poorer. And Jesus said the poor you're going to have with you always. That's bad. Somebody said, I'm not going to be one of them. Use your money. I like when people give me money. But I don't look for handouts. I look for a lot of money. I want you to give me so much money that it just felt good. I lost my place? No. Luke 14, verse 16. All right, we're Brother James, we're closing down. I think we all saw those excuses, right? Now watch this. This is Jesus talking. Then said he unto him, a certain man made a great supper and bade many. And he sent his servant at supper time to say to them that were bidden, come, for all things are now ready. Everybody eyes on this? This who's talking? This is Jesus. Jesus is talking. Verse 18, and they all with one consent began to make excuse. The first said unto him, I have bought a piece of ground, and I must needs go and see it. I pray thee, have me excused. And another said, I have bought 5 yoke of oxen, and I go to prove them. I pray, have me excused. And another said, I have married a wife, and therefore I cannot come. Verse 24, Jesus said, for I say unto you that none of those men which were bidden shall taste of my supper. They had legal excuses, and Jesus didn't accept it. You there, Steve? When you want to be great, you're not going to take any excuse.
No excuses.
No excuses.
Hallelujah. Jesus. Help us, Father God.
These are blockers to your greatness. Some of you have been excused from greatness. You said, I got 6 yoke of oxen, man. They got to deal with my vineyard. I can't make it. I just got engaged. Got an engagement party. I can't serve Jesus that much anymore. I got to sleep with I got to go to my bed, sleep with my wife, sleep with my husband.
Help us, Father. That's right.
I just got a new job. My profession is important. I'm important. And it's true. See, that's why, like I said earlier, if you got a job, make sure that your job works for you. See, poor people, they despise people that have good jobs. Well, people that have good jobs, they're like, I don't mind getting paid. Despise me all you want. I'm going to eat. See, we got to be very careful what we despise. So your profession, it's up to you to let your profession be a hindrance, or it can be a great blessing. Paul didn't stop making tents. I'm the great apostle Paul. I get stoned to death. I don't have time to go to work. He said, I'm a tent maker just like Priscilla and Aquila. He said, this is what Paul's testimony was. I worked with my own hands so that none of you can say that I robbed you. So many believers don't want to work. The sign that you don't want to work, that's an excuse. You don't want to be great. Because it's in the labor that your humility kicks in. Nothing greater than a slave working hard. That's a sign of humility. Okay, they don't want to hear me. I got to go to my prophetic parabolics. Jesus, talking about faith, he said, which one of you having a servant, after you sent them out into the field, and when they came from doing the work that you told them, sit down and enjoy yourself, he said, no. You told that servant it was your job to do that. Go finish and do something else for me. See, we don't want to walk by faith. See, we want to live by sight. We want to live in this lifestyle that we did not earn. No. You're going to earn this greatness. You get an opportunity to be co-laborers with God. The Apostle Paul said, I work harder than them all. Yet not I, but the grace of God that was with me.
Amen. That's right. Amen.
I was talking to, I was calling Stephanie Cunningham from Down Under, and I was trying to get something done which I thought was almost impossible with my brain. And she formulated it like that. And I was amazed because she was able to formulate it like that. See, if you do not believe that greatness is in you, you're not going to formulate stuff. When God built the tabernacle, right, he told Moses, I have already given this guy skill. He gave the guys by name the skills that they had. Nobody went to apprentice school. They didn't go to a trade school. The greatness of God is implanted in you.
Hallelujah.
It's the problem is you don't want to tap into the greatness that's in you. You want to tap into the greatness that's in somebody else.
Oh, you better talk about it.
You want to steal Donovan's gift. You want to be a blocker to Stephanie. You want to be jealous of someone else and trying to do what they do without developing what's in you. If you need to do what Darlene's doing, he should have never made you.
Right.
Why did he make you? See? Greatness. Or you're going to use the excuse to block you. So somebody said, I'm not going to use those excuses. And what I'm talking about, it was about a fight. Jesus said, invite them to my wedding. Make them Christians. And they made excuses. See, that's why, you know what I'm learning? I'm getting older. If people don't want to get saved, that's on them. This may seem harsh, but good luck in hell. Right? You know, you want to take your chances in hell? Sorry. You know, I did not send you. I did not say go to hell, but good luck. Hope you got enough ice. I was talking to somebody, I wrote a comment about sin. Anybody ever heard of sin? Now, can I give you this and then we'll finish? Hell, somebody say hell, was not made for sinners. That's what people in the world don't understand. Hell was not made for sinners. But if you die in sin, it's a prison to hold you until you get judged. Now the lake of fire, now that's made for sinners and for the devil. So people that die in sin, they go to hell as prison. That's just like, what they call this place when you go, county. Hell is just county for sinners. Then you get taken out of hell and judged by God and then cast into the lake of fire where you're tormented day and night without relief. The same torment Satan himself gets, sinners get.
My Lord.
Now, I would rather fight
Come on.
and be great in God than just go to hell. I'd rather fight and be on the Lord's side knowing I'm going to win anyhow than go to hell and then the lake of fire. And the bad thing is sinners don't believe that that's their only two options.
Right. They don't want to believe it.